J. Turpin on the return. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. The extra point, up and good. And the Bears are able to cut the deficit. It's now 28-17. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return is Thornton. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Ready! Bronco 80! Ready!
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Andrew Phillips in on the tackle. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
In punt formation.
To return, it is Turpin. Very nice return. He takes it up. Has the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return is Thornton. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go. Blue, 32. Drill, 52. Set.
Lance looking to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. He is tough to bring down. They finally do. Somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Warrior 70. Panther 11, Panther 11.
He'll look to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Packers set to kick this one away.
In punt formation.
Returnable from the 17. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
It's first down, and they'll run. Yeah, he can be slippery in the open field, spinning his way to a gain of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 41, it's second and 1. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Williams gonna look to throw it on first down. That's a short one, caught by Loveland. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
A gain there of 11. First down, Chicago.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Bears first down.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Evan Williams is there for the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And the Packers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
Intercepted. The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Come on, set! Panther 60, Panther 60! Panther 60, Panther 60! Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. That's a move that deserves more than he got in terms of yards. Just a gain of 2.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Okay, ready?
They face second down and 7.
Ready? Cowboy 80!
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out there was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
He'll get this one out to Jacobs. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, Packers.
19 yards.
Ready, set.
That's good for a Packers first down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
38-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From the 38 now, here's second and 3.
Ready. 19, go.
They'll run the draw with Jacobs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Anytime you run a draw, you're hoping the linebacker reads pass and starts dropping into his pass coverage. That's what creates space for your running back to get going. Well, not this time. The linebacker saw it from the jump. He's able to penetrate in the backfield and take the runner down for a loss. And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
From the 43, here's second down and 9.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready,
Back to throw. This one is caught by Reed. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend.
First
And
10
Sunday Night
at the 35-yard
Primetime
line.
continues after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go, set. Viking 18. Viking 18.
Jacob will get it to start the fourth quarter.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L, I catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Biz starts up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's half time, she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no leg. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's. Little bush is run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, make that. You got such a pretty face, but I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it, yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I bounce. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a bounce. I tell shorty spin around and watch it bounce. Every time I hit the stage, I make it, yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday night primetime. It's the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down. He gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. Inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Packers have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the ground, here's the rookie from Southern Cal, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the second straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback, and when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
Now the return. And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Crab ball 80. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He'll drop to throw. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it'll lead to a second down.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panthers.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Tucker Kraft, touchdown, Green Bay. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Packers will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Williams. Open man downfield is Loveland. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around, if the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Off play action. Here's Williams. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter. The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Open man, that's Luther Burden. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Diggy Angels! Diggy Angels! Diggy Angels!
Williams. This one on the floor. To the goal line and in. Tyler Conklin. Touchdown, Bears.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go, strike.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Micah McFadden. He's got his first sack of the season here early in week 1.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Hawk 70. Ready. Bronco 80. 79 Broncos. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Got it. Ready. Cowboy 80. Get it. Cougar 19. Bronco 80.
Here's Jacobs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
8. Let's go now.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative, freeing him up.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
To the left side, he finds Kraft. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. No run out of the gun with Jacobs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on first and second down to stay ahead of the chains, so third down is not so daunting.
That one caught. He finds Holden. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. And how about that? Third and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
It's back at the 8 now for second and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get him the ball.
And that is incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
Bates' kick is good. And the Packers build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
On the return, here's Turpin. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll turn and hand this one off. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Xavier McKinney up there to make the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 34-yard line.
On second down, it's Williams. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. allowing the sack. It is 3rd and long. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. Out to his right, and he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield, and now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Tory Taylor now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to hit another good one. Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready?
He'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Gotta be lying. Ready? Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Let's go.
This is going to be incomplete, and it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. We're all set to kick this one away. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Going up top. And this will be incomplete. Luther Burton, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
And this drive is over before it can start. Swallowed up to force 4th down. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. As they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this 1st half. The Bears send out their punt team, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. Packers going to use their final timeout now as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. 2nd down, they need 7.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Jalen Johnson had the good coverage and is able to knock that one away.
Ready, break.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? On play action, he'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Trevin Wallace working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Little 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Bears first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down. They'll stay on the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
47-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2. They'll go play action here with Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 32-yard line.
Stick with him again.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw, it's Williams. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd and short yardage. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago. The extra point is good. And the Bears are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Ready, set. Come on. Ready.
Now, faking the give. A diving effort there, but he can't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Dragon 60. Say, hey! Go!
Back to the air once more on second down. He'll take a shot for Watson. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
We're about ready now for the punt. He's on for the second time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. And how about that nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
Throwing on second down, Williams. They'll try to set up the screen here. Goes brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. Oh, that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted. And the Packers have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
Unlock Lions. 2. Come.
They'll run with Jacobs. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
70 Lions. 70.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
Ready.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Ready. Ready.
Now, Jacobs.
Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran up by the luxuriness of the highest metric. The city just made a sweep with the diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. He pulls it in around the 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Packers go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And he will score! Game on! Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Bears. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
On the return is Thornton. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 2nd down.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and he's able to secure that takeaway. This game looks very different for this offense.
And the Packers, 1st down.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He's done it again. Back-to-back good runs. 19 this time. And another 1st down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
19. Dragon 60. Hey, smash Bronco. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Come on. 60 vices, 60 vices, 60 vices, 60.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. To the left side, he finds Kraft. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 50. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First and 10.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock.
Here we go. 70
They'll look to throw yet again. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
What is it up?
From the shotgun, it's Williams. This one intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Sanker. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
19.
Running is Jacobs. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Go. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not.
And he's in. Tyquan Thornton. Touchdown, Packers. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Going on 1st down, it's Williams. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Tyler Conklin. It's 2nd down. Now Williams. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Cougar 19. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Cougar 19.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And a much better result here. Give him 7, and it sets up 3rd down.
Okay, ready.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd
Ready.
and 5.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. So, it's a win for the Packers. They move to 1-0.